Hello everybody, this is Luke and welcome back to Gaming Instincts TV and our How to Slay series for Monster Hunter World. In the upper areas of the Rotten Vale, hunters can find the brute wyvern Radobaan roaming its hunting grounds. This massive monster hits hard and can easily stagger its opponent, but its movement is slow and its attack patterns can be easily learned. Let's take a look at some tips and tricks on tackling this encounter. Radobaan has an interesting mechanic where it covers its entire body in bones it finds throughout the Rotten Vale. These bones stick to the tar that covers its body and provide a significant layer of armor to the already tough beast. All of the bones on its body can be broken off if attacked enough. Using a blunt damage weapon is the easiest way to take them out, such as a hammer or the hunting horn. Weapons that have decent aerial attacks like the longsword and insect glaive are also very useful to attack the top area of the monster's back, which have weaker armor than its sides. Mounting the monster will also help break off the bones quickly, so make sure to take advantage of jumping attacks in areas where ledges are present. Lower sharpness weapons will bounce off of Radobaan while it is armored, so break off the bones as quickly as possible to open up areas for larger damage. After the bone armor has been removed and the monster has taken some natural damage, it will look for a bone pile on one of the areas on the map and dive into it, covering itself again, replacing all of the armor it has lost. The quicker the hunter takes off the armor, the more time it will have to do full damage to the monster before it armors back up. There are several basic attacks to watch out for. Most of Radobaan's attacks are slow due to the monster's massive size, but they do a ton of damage. Radobaan will use his large chin to attack its target in two ways. Watch for the monster to lean back, pulling its head to the right. It will then lunge forward, dragging its chin along the ground in front of it to the left and then to the right. Dodge towards the monster's body to get away from the area directly in front of it to avoid the damage. Second, Radobaan will lift its head up in the air high and then smash its chin down into the ground. Being hit by this attack will do a ton of damage and cause significant knockback to the hunter. Dodge as far away from the monster as possible before its chin hits the ground. If you are still too close to the attack, it causes an aftershock that will stagger the hunter for a few seconds, giving the monster time for a follow-up attack. Radobaan also has a huge tail swipe that covers a 360-degree area around it. The monster will move forward leading with one of its sides and then whip its tail around in a full circle, moving forward from where it began the attack and damaging anything around its body. Radobaan's unique shape allows it to tuck its body into a disc shape where it can roll around the map at a surprising speed. There are three ways the monster uses its attack, two vertically and one horizontally. First, watch for Radobaan to stand up on its hind legs, lifting its whole body back before it lunges forward head first, rolling in a straight line in front of it. This is a basic version of this attack, and dodging to the left or right of where the monster is facing will clear the distance from the wheel of damage. Second, Radobaan will again roll up into a vertical disc and roll all the way across the map. The monster will then stop mid-roll, maintain its shape while lining itself up with its target, and then roll forward again much faster. This attack is a bit tricky to judge. When the monster pauses briefly to line up with its target, run in a line to the left or right of where the monster is facing to avoid the damage area. Last, Radobaan will tuck into the disc shape, this time horizontally, and fling itself across the map, spinning and knocking back anything in its path. This attack is tricky to dodge due to the wide range it has, so clear as much distance as possible out of the line of fire to avoid taking damage. Radobaan's two major weak points are its head and its front legs. All areas on its body are breakable, and its tail can be severed off. Cutting the tail is highly recommended to help cut down on the huge range of the monster's tail swipe attack. The monster takes huge damage from the dragon element and a decent amount of damage from ice as well. The blast ailment is also highly effective and is super useful for breaking off the monster's bone armor quickly. The paralysis ailment can be used very effectively on this monster as well, so having shock traps or a thunder elemental weapon can provide a good leg up for the hunter to get in some free damage while the monster is paralyzed. This fight is a lot of fun, and good practice for hunters taking down large monsters. The Radobaan armor is also a good set to farm as it stays useful all the way up to high rank quest lines. Hopefully these tips and tricks will help hunters topple this mountain of a brute wyvern. And that's it! Gaming Instincts TV will be leaving you right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date and know when a new video is ready for your viewing pleasure. Also, check out our official website at gaminginstincts.com for latest daily news, featured articles, reviews, and more. Peace out, everybody.